Hey followers, you're watching Shasta's Journey, and my name is Shasta Garcia. This show is all about my path to purpose, and along the way, I get to meet so many incredible people with stories that could teach, heal, or inspire one of you. And on this episode, I get to interview the leader of Troop 992, aka Girl Scouts Cookies. And I'm so excited because my little sister is a part of this group, and I'm super excited to just hear all the wonderful things that they are doing, and I'm super excited for you guys to hear that. So this is Sarah Cuthill. Hi. So how long have you been coordinating the Girl Scouts?
We're a brand new troop, and this is my first time being a leader. So we started in September, which is about 7 months.
And what's the most rewarding thing about being a Girl Scout leader?
It would definitely have to be watching the girls interact with each other and gain a sense of like sisterhood and learn new things that they wouldn't get to learn otherwise. So new opportunities.
And what is it like playing a part along their journey to a path to purpose?
I actually really enjoy it. I like watching them grow and, like I said, just learn new things and find each other and make friendships and things like that.
And the public knows these Girl Scouts for the cookies, obviously, but there's so many other things that these young girls are doing and how they're making an impact in our community. So what are a few of those things?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of girls are always underestimated at such a young age, but our girls are actually doing quite a bit for our community. We've been working with the foster care agencies to make bedtime bags. And what that is we put together bags for foster children or children going into adoptive or foster care. And it includes a stuffed animal, bedtime story, and toothbrush so that they have something to take with them to their new home.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. And there's also one more thing.
We are doing bookmarks for the library.
And they also try living by the Girl Scout law.
Yes, they do. We have a 10-tenant law, and some of that is also reflected in our Girl Scout promise, which every Girl Scout knows.
Okay, so the Girl Scout promise is the same for every age group and every troop?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what they are learning right now at the age that they are,
yes,
and they continue throughout Girl Scouts, will have the same exact promise to live by. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, followers, I actually have a surprise for you guys because I actually have Troop 992 here in the studio getting ready to share their Girl Scout promises with you, and I'm super excited because they're adorable. So let's go ahead and let's watch them. Take it away, girls.
This is Troop 992, and I'm Holly.
Brenna, Maisie, Grace, Evie, Peyton, Carrie, Emily, Ashlyn, Kylie, Maddie.
They're going to be showing you guys their Girl Scout promise.
On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Woo! Good job, girls. I'm so proud of them.
They did great.
I know. So they actually all get badges for being a part of my journey to a path to purpose.
Yes, they did.
Which is really exciting. So how do the patches work? Do you just pick something that you want them to have a patch for and they get a patch?
Pretty much. The badges on the front, we make a distinction between a badge and a patch. So the badges they earn by doing different things. And the daisies, the girls in the blue vest that you see, they earn badges according to the different tenets of the Girl Scout law we're learning.
Oh, how cool.
And then brownies earn different badges based on other things that they learn.
And what is each tenet?
Well, we have be considerate and caring, friendly and helpful, strong and courageous, be a sister to every Girl Scout.
Sorry for putting you on the spot.
Yeah, there's 10.
Yeah, definitely.
To respect others, respect yourself, respect authority, a lot of respecting. There's one about the environment. You'll have to quiz me later.
All right. So how has your faith personally impacted in just kind of where you are along your path to purpose?
Well, my path has always led me seemingly to share with other people. So in this case, it's really helpful because I get to share my experiences and even my experiences from when I was a Girl Scout with the girls, and we all just kind of get to learn together and just be a part of something together.
So while you were saying that, I was thinking, so as they're growing up, do you continue to be the Girl Scout leader? Or
Yes.
Really?
In some areas, they do switch, where when you age into a different group, you switch to a
that leader.
different leader. Yeah, but since our area is so rural, it's nice that everyone gets to stay together all the time, and we'll just kind of age up together.
And that's really, really, really
Yeah.
great to see them all grow up together. And so what's been your favorite memory so far throughout this year?
So far, I'd have to say s'mores. I don't think you could have a Girl Scout event without s'mores. So all the girls really enjoy just like being out at night with a fire going and roasting hot sugary treats and devouring them, getting sticky.
And I have to ask, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
My favorite Girl Scout has to be the Caramel Delight. It's also known as a Samoa.
I don't think I've actually tried this yet,
They're really good.
but I love the mints. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
one
a
of the-
really close second.
Yeah, definitely. And where do those proceeds go to? I don't know if a lot of people know exactly where that money goes towards. So
Well, we call it the way the cookie crumbles.
the cookie kernels.
And some money goes back to the baker for the cookies, obviously. And then $2 of every box goes to our Girl Scout Council, which is our area. It's, I believe, 3 counties worth of Girl Scouts, and that goes to different events. They have a lot of summertime outdoor opportunities for the girls. And then the troop ourselves, we get $1 of every box.
Okay.
Which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but the girls raised quite a bit this
Definitely
year, so
adds
they did
up.
very well.
And what are you guys going to be doing with that money?
This year we are going to the Sacramento Zoo. The girls picked their goal and also their reward, so that's what they chose.
Is there anything that you've learned about yourself throughout the process of being a leader for these young girls?
I've learned that it's okay to be weird and goofy, and I think that the girls really inspire that in me too, because a lot of our girls are anywhere from kindergarten to 3rd grade, and so it's just kind of fun to be weird and goofy together.
And has there been any challenges along the way?
Not so far. I think we have a really good group of girls and a really good group of parents too.
And how do you get them all to listen to you?
I haven't had too much trouble yet. Usually, just when you ask for their attention, they're pretty good at giving that.
And you said that you did Girl Scouts growing up as well.
I did. I was in Girl Scouts for 3 years.
Oh wow! So did that inspire you to be a leader?
In a way, yeah, because when my daughter became old enough, she's in kindergarten this year, I really wanted her to be able to do Girl Scouts. There's just a lot of opportunities for girls just in general through Girl Scouts.
No, I think it's great for them to be able to start at such a young age and to
Yeah.
have just a bonding of friendship. I think that is really great.
Yeah.
Because once you get older into high school and stuff, you don't really have that bond with girls as
No,
much. So
not so
I mean, if
much.
they can grow up as Girl Scouts and be together and
Yeah,
you
sisters.
can't go wrong with
yeah,
that
exactly.
at all. Yeah. And what's the is that a Girl Scout shirt?
Yeah, this
or-
is it
I
is.
figured.
Luckily, it's called the Girl Scout Trefoil,
Okay.
and it's 3 girls,
Oh.
and the 3 sides count for the 3 aspects of the Girl Scout promise.
Oh. And the Girl Scout promise, the 3 ones.
Yeah.
There's 3 like that. Okay, so what are the 3?
Okay, that's much easier than the 10 laws. There's, on my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
And you think that the girls are living up to that, I'm sure.
I think so, yeah, they're definitely learning. That's the whole process, is just learning.
Exactly. And how do the other parents of the other kids interact and get involved?
Oh, we have tons of support from our parents. Everyone always tries to come to extra events that we do other than our meetings, and they just provide their support by, donating items for our different community service projects, or just being there at the meetings to help with whatever project we're working on.
And do you have any new projects coming up for this year? that you can think of?
Not that I know of yet. It's all up to the girls, really. Girl Scouts is girl-led, so that means that they get to, you give them opportunities, and they choose what they want to do next.
And what do your meetings usually consist of for these Girl Scouts?
Well, we usually go over troop business, which could be anything from what we want to do next, voting, that sort of thing. And then we usually do some sort of a project. It can be related to earning a badge for the different levels, and then snack. And then we all just kind of, we actually do a friendship circle at the end of our meetings, which you cross your arms with the hands of the girls next to you, and we do squeeze all around in a circle. So that's always fun.
How cute. Last time you guys did a compass.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we made a compass from scratch.
Oh, and how did you do that? I saw it, but just,
Yeah,
the
it's
viewers out there, maybe they want to do it.
a bowl of water, and basically you take a needle or a pin of some sort, something metal, and a magnet. You can use a refrigerator magnet, and you swipe it quite a few times because refrigerator magnets are not very strong. You swipe it a few times in the same direction, and then when you put it in the water, it'll automatically point to magnetic north.
Well, hey. So, followers, if you have those things around, you might as well make one and then just keep it in your bag or something for when
Yes,
you
emergencies.
Yeah, you just never know. We'll see how long those girls keep on holding on to them for sure. Yeah. So, is there any quotes that you live by as a leader? Is there any quotes that motivate you? I love quotes, so I have to ask.
A few of the parents make fun of me because the Girl Scout motto is "Be prepared."
Okay.
And so I always make sure I have Sharpies and Band-Aids and all kinds of random gadgets in my pack. So I've used them all. So it's being prepared is always very handy.
There's nothing wrong with that,
No,
though.
there isn't.
No, there really isn't. Is there anything that people can do as far as viewers to help fund you guys to do things or anything like that?
If they'd like to email us, our email is girlscoutstroop992@gmail.com. And we're always accepting donations for our community service projects. So like I said, the foster care bedtime bags, and we're doing things with the library now. So
Bookmarks.
Yes, bookmarks.
Bookmarks. and what was the vision behind the bookmarks?
Well, I just had a big list of different community service projects that we could do, and the girls always vote on what they'd like to do next. And that was their idea, was to do bookmarks. So they're all making handmade bookmarks, and we're dropping them off at the library for just the general community to use as they like.
And what's the process for parents to take to get their girls in Girl Scouts?
It's actually quite easy.
Quite
easy.
And then it's easy.
Yeah, grammar is not a requirement.
No.
All you have to do is you go to the Girl Scout website, girlscouts.org, and you fill out just what grade your child is in, where you're located, and they will find you a troop.
Oh, easy as that.
Quite easy.
Any grade, so what's the cutoff age?
It is from kindergarten to high school senior.
Wow, so even high schoolers do that?
Yes. Not
I didn't
many,
know
but
that.
some do.
And is there an actual troop here for high schoolers?
I believe the closest high school troop is in Murphy's or Valley
Okay.
Springs.
That would be interesting too.
That would be
I
interesting.
didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, and they can actually age into adult status as well.
Oh, they can become a leader like you.
They could.
Hey, you're gonna teach or inspire some people out there. So I just totally lost my train of thought for a second, but that's okay. So why did they choose green? I just saw green and I was
have
like,
no idea, actually.
okay, they remind me of Thin Mints.
Yeah, well, maybe that was the idea. Girl
Maybe.
Scout green Thin Mints.
Yeah, and so you just said they sign up. Does it take anything else, as far as money to get your?
It does cost $15 for the whole year, but that's your registration, and it counts towards our council, which is our general area, and it also qualifies you to participate in Girl Scout events, not only with your troop, but also in our council area, which puts on all kinds of different free events just for Girl Scouts.
Oh, and what are some of the events consist of?
Some that we've participated in are self-defense class. There's also been agriculture classes and different things. A lot of them are geared towards science and technology now, so things like that.
And how do you feel that Calaveras County, the Troop 992, is different from the other Girl Scouts? I don't know if you would even know.
Well, we're just so awesome. But otherwise, I think that a lot of Girl Scout troops now are staying within one very limited age range. And right now we have daisies, which is kindergarten, first grade, and brownies, which are second and third grade. And next year we'll even have juniors. So I think kind of our age range is much larger than other troops in Calaveras County.
So how does that work? Because Troop 992 is filled with different age groups, right? Okay, so let's say a second grader and they're moved to third grade, and then the kindergarten is still And you're still the leader.
Yep.
Oh,
We're
okay.
all just one big happy family.
So when did it start? When did you become?
In September.
Oh, in
so,
September.
yes, we are very new still.
And were those girls, did they all come to you, or were they already a part of one?
No, all of our girls are brand new. I'm brand new. Whole troop's brand new. We all found each other at the exact right moment, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. My sister really loves it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good that she has something else to do other
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
a good extracurricular activity for sure.
And at a young age, what kinds of things did you do with your Girl Scouts?
Oh, well, I never did it when I was young. I was a junior, which I believe is
okay.
5th, 6th grade. And we did a lot of camping trips, horseback riding, roller skating, things like that.
I tried doing it at some point in time, and like all I remember is that like coloring and stuff like that. And
It's no fun.
I didn't. I thought camping and selling cookies and stuff,
Yeah.
but we didn't get to like. I don't even know if it was actual Girl Scouts. I don't. To this day, I don't remember. But I mean, if I had a chance to go back, I'd totally be a part of real Girl Scouts.
Yeah, you'll have to join our troop.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not that. I don't know. I mean, I wish I had the opportunity to do that. But
Yeah, and it's all based on the leader and the parents and the group as a whole, what we do too.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what that group is called.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. As a leader, do you have to do anything to become a leader? Did you have to?
We go through what's called Volunteer Essentials, and it's basically a training for whatever age groups your girls are in. And it just helps you kind of identify what developmental stage they're at and what you can and should be doing with the girls.
As far as the words to use to get them.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Would you have to take that again when they start getting older? Just kind of how you would.
No, but leaders also have other opportunities to kind of advance what they're able to teach the girls too. So you could go to special camping classes, and it's not so much learning how to camp, it's teaching children how to camp. And then there's archery classes, so you can teach archery to the older girls. And
Do you think that's something that you're gonna?
I think that would be fun.
I think it would be too.
Yeah.
What are some things that you can see you leading the girls and doing throughout, their Girl Scout journey?
Well, I definitely can't wait for our first camping trip. The Daisies are too young to do that, so we have to wait till more girls are brownies.
Aww.
Yeah, I know, it's sad. But we do get to do day camping, which is camping during the day, so it's not an overnight thing. But it's still going to be really fun, and I think that'll be enjoyable for
You
everyone.
guys can always go camping together. You don't have to make it a Girl Scout thing.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But that's just like getting around all the rules.
Yeah, cheating at Girl Scouts.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. And what would the camping trip consist of?
I think it would be really interesting to teach the girls how to cook things more from scratch, because I think nowadays everyone does things out of a box or a package or preset meals.
You should see cooking. Camping with my family, it's really not that much camping.
No.
There's one time where my dad sent my mom to go get pizza.
Oh yeah, we don't do that.
So from scratch,
Yes, we'll have to rough it a little.
what kinds of things would you make from scratch at this camping trip?
Well, we could definitely make some sort of chili or cornbread.
That's not from scratch, is it?
It could be if you
It could
soak
be, it
the
could be.
beans and
Just put
cook
in
the
the can.
meat. Yeah. To pop open the can? No.
No, nope, not at all. What kinds of badges do they have right now?
A lot of the girls are earning their 10 law badges, of which I cannot name them all right now. Our brownies have earned some bug badges. We learned about beekeeping, and they're also learning the Girl Scout Way badges about Girl Scout traditions. So a lot of those are very interesting. A lot of it's songs and games and learning where Girl Scouts came from originally.
And what else? I know I've seen more.
And then they have all their fun patches on the back. So those are all events that they've participated in or special things that they've learned. They've done constellations. We visited the firehouse here in San Andreas. Like I said, self-defense. They've done cookie booths, learning to count money. So that's a fun patch and one on the front.
One.
Yeah. And what else have they earned? They've done World Thinking Day, and they get a badge every time they do a community service project.
This is community service.
Yes.
It really is.
And we're earning a badge for today.
Is it possible for parents to be able to do something with their kids at home and then get them patches?
Oh,
or-
yes, definitely.
Okay, so parents can do that.
Yeah.
And what happens if they run out of space? I don't know if that ever happens, but
I'm sure it does. In fact, a lot of our girls are about halfway through the back of their vest already, and we're not even done with our first year. So we'll have to overlap, squish them in a little bit.
and how long do they have that one vest?
Well, it depends where you start. So if you're in kindergarten, you have it for 2 years. If you start in first grade, you only have it for 1 year.
Ashlyn would have 2 years.
Yes, she's gonna fill it up.
Yes, she is. We actually never owned an iron before
Oh, yeah.
until she needed to put the things on,
I've heard some people use straightening irons.
which is smart because it just
Yeah.
clips it on.
If you have it, use it.
I don't think my mom's ever done that, but yeah. But wouldn't that like burn the shirt?
I don't
Do
know.
you have to be careful?
I haven't done it.
So are like the vests made out of something like
I think they're
spectacular?
cotton. No, they're nothing wonderful. They're just really heavy duty.
No, but seriously, what's the material though? If you can do that on it, then
It must be cotton.
cotton. I don't know the difference, so I don't even know why I asked. So as a leader, what are some things that you have to do to prep yourself to be able to be prepared, as the Girl Scouts use?
A lot of it is list making. I make a lot of lists.
I do the same thing. Is there anything else that you do?
Mostly just kind of run through what you're going to do for the day and decide what needs to go in the bag and what doesn't, and who you're going to be with. That plays a lot into what you stick in there.
How often do you meet with them and do things?
Twice a month, so every other week, and then sometimes we'll have special events on our off weeks. So sometimes we see each other 3, maybe even 4 times a month.
But I mean, you see them a lot more than that now. But as far as the Girl Scout go.
Yeah.
Okay. And where exactly did you guys sell the cookies?
We sold them at a bunch of different places. We did Sender's Market in Mountain Ranch, Treats Market here in San Andreas. We also did Sam's Gas Station in San Andreas. And there might be one more I'm not remembering for some reason, but I'm
Not
pretty sure
sure.
that's it.
As far as your journey goes, what are some trials and tribulations that you've been through to get to where you are now? This is something that I ask everybody because I believe everything happens for a reason. So, I mean, everything that you've gone through throughout your journey so far has led you to where you are now. So what are a few things that you have accomplished and got through?
A lot of it has, that's kind of an odd thing, but being fairly young and a woman also, I'm constantly underestimated by what I can do and what I've done already. And so a lot of it's just, I've gone through life trying to prove people wrong, or, that I can do this, and even though you think I can't, I'm gonna do it and you'll see, kind of thing. So a lot of that's kind of brought me back to, making sure that the girls have life skills that they can actually use in the real world, and be able to show their own, negative Nancys that they can do things.
Yeah, that's super important. What do you think is so important about girls being a part of the Girl Scouts or any group in general, just having that friendship bond with others?
Building confidence, definitely. I think that's really downplayed a lot in society right now, is that girls really need a lot of confidence to get through the world right now, and Girl Scouts can definitely build that.
And as a leader, how are you helping these young girls to be confident about the steps that they are taking throughout their journey of life?
Well, like I said, a lot of it's girl-led, so it's up to them to make their own goals and decisions and figure out what they want their rewards to be, no matter what the circumstance happens to be.
What are a few things that you would want to tell my followers just about their path to purpose? So, whether they're struggling to decide what they want to do with their life, or, they hit a bump in the road and they're, trying to decide, what can I do to, move on and, walk further?
I really don't know. I think we all just kind of have to figure that out on our own sometimes to kind of get through trials and tribulations of life. Is you just have to pick yourself up at some point and keep going and keep moving and just dust yourself off.
Be prepared.
Yes, be prepared.
Do you think that what you're doing right now, how do you feel that you are impacting your community by being a leader?
Well,
I had a different question, but I'll wait for that.
I don't think I'm impacting the community quite as much as our girls are. I think that it really should and needs to be up to them, you know, to reach out to the community and find things that they're passionate about and inspire them to help the community.
And do you help them create those passions and to figure out those passions?
I'm trying to help them figure out those passions, yes.
And
whether it's happening or not, we'll see.
And how do you feel like you're doing that?
Just by giving them ideas and maybe some motivation to get out there and think of something that you know, would affect them to affect others.
Yeah, exactly. And what are some things that you hope that the viewers just get from the whole show, and seeing these cute, adorable little girls and, you know, sharing their Girl Scout promise and showing what they live by and hearing everything that you have to say about just kind of your visions and your hopes for the Girl Scouts?
You know, I really hope that people think that, you know, girls can make quite an impact in the world, and you know, it's not just happening everywhere else. I mean, we have quite a few troops in this county, and now we have one in San Andreas as well. And, you know, we're just out there, and I think people should just kind of keep a lookout for us, and maybe if they feel like they have something that they can contribute to us, either by teaching our girls something, or even just donating time or energy or anything like that, that, you know, get in contact with us so that you can help us help you.
What are some, I know the Girl Scouts are sitting out there, so what are some things that they have done to make you proud so far?
You know, definitely the cookie booths. I saw a lot of change in the girls during that, because they're learning to count money, they're learning to count back change, some of our older girls, and even some of our daisies were doing really well counting back change, which is, you know, something that people don't do very often anymore. And, you know, they're learning to talk to people and, hey, would you like to buy some cookies
And
from me?
market.
Yes.
Come on.
And they're telling people their goals and what they want to do with this money. You know, they're not just kind of hitting them up for some cash or anything. They're just, you know, just that they're becoming more outspoken. And I think that they've gained quite a bit of confidence in themselves already just after this.
Yeah, Ashley, my little sister, she was shy. I mean, she still is a little shy, but she's getting so much better, and I think it's great that she has that little bond.
Yeah.
I really want to thank you so much for just being a part of my journey and allowing me to have the Girl Scouts on the show and everything. And I really hope that everybody out there just was taught, healed, and inspired by your story throughout your Girl Scouts, and just how you're being a leader for all these young girls. And I think it's absolutely amazing. And what are the steps that people can take to get their girls and Girl Scouts again?
They just have to go to girlscouts.org and fill out the 2 boxes they have there.
And talk to you.
Yes, or talk to me.
And what's your contact information? I don't know if we put it up there, but what is it?
Our email is girlscoutstroop992@gmail.com.
Okay, all right. Well, you have it here. And thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right, followers, thank you so much for being a part of another stepping stone along my path to purpose. And I hope that you guys can go to www.shastasjourney.com and click on share your story. And I would love to hear your story, or maybe somebody else's story that you know that has taught, healed, or inspired one of you, because I would love to read it and just get a little inspiration from it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my journey and just watching and seeing where I go along my path to purpose. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.